back in the coach's room, and it's a better feeling this week, a much better feeling, because I was at the game on Saturday night. No doubt you would have seen me out on the ground with a microphone, just set up the mood for the night, Nildy. I really whipped them into a frenzy for you. No doubt when they got out there, the boys felt that, and they played well. So I'm taking a little bit from that. How do you feel about that?
Oh, the fact that you're taking credit for anything
that we played well.
Well, I suppose you can live in your own little fishbowl as you do and try and take credit where you have absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever, but that's up to you.
I was going to bring my CD in for you this week, but sold out everywhere, my CD. No doubt your daughters have...
All four of them.
I bought them all.
there's no doubt. Now, on the music scene, now the kids did do the right thing for me and IQ'd a bit of music for me. The Voice...
Yes.
Goes all right.
Oh, how good is it?
And the kids are on, you asked me about what the iTunes go-to is. The girls have taken over and they've been on iTunes and downloaded some of the songs off The Voice.
Oh, mate, the battles are awesome at the moment.
I didn't get to last night's battle. I was in having my own one-on-one personal match committee with myself. Didn't quite get to last, but
that sounds a little bit wrong, to be honest.
No.
Anyway,
it's in the study.
Anyway, moving along. Saints versus Melbourne. Speaking of Saturday night, it was a great game to watch. As a spectator, fantastic. As a Demon supporter, even better. Would have loved to have got the result, but it's all about small steps, and I reckon we made a massive one.
It is all about small steps. One of the things that we keep saying to the players is that the final thing that strong clubs see is what happens on the scoreboard, and it's all these little things that need to happen. We've got a really young group, and we want them to play in that manner. We managed to stick at the job we were doing. Not for 100% of the time, and in close games, and when you're trying to develop a game style that's going to stand up against the better clubs, you've got to do it for 100% of the time. We did it for about 85%, wasn't enough. So there's disappointment, there's frustration and disappointment with that. I understand that. But now what we need to do is make that competitive stuff a given. That's our challenge. So we're going to start there, because there's strong foundations.
But now I've been spending a bit of time in Geelong lately.
Good. I'm glad. I'm sure the city's better for it.
Well, we're playing down there this week, obviously, is where I'm going with that. Good. Now, you remember the last time we won down there?
I do. I was there. I happened in my previous life to be writing for the Geelong Advertiser.
The Geelong Addy.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I love the Geelong Addy.
I did. I'm sure they do. So I wrote for them, and yes, you actually got a kick that day.
Yeah, a couple of kicks.
I reckon I might even pump you up here. I think you kicked 7.
Correct.
Of which 5 might have been on Max Rook. I remember writing that article.
Correct.
And he was a reasonable player.
Yes, kick.
Yeah, well.
I want to talk to you about the last time they played down there. You weren't there.
Yes, I was.
Let's remember, you weren't a coach of the Melbourne Football Club. So do you talk to them this week about that, address that at all, or do you just, it's all forward?
All forward. Certainly all forward. And, we'll analyse some of the, the games that Geelong have played this season, and we'll look at that, and that's we're about what's going to happen in the future. On the weekend, we saw some glimpses, we believe, of some things to come, and we pointed out a couple of the young boys. Tom McDonald's effort on Revolt.
Great.
There's a bit of a glimpse there of what Tom can turn into with his work ethic and his discipline to match his talent. Geordie McKenzie, his work ethic to match his talent with Goddard. Now, good, strong organisations develop that, so that's there each week. We know that we've got some young guys, so there's going to be some peaks and troughs, but that's what we're after on Saturday afternoon down at Cardinia Park.
Yeah. Just quickly before I move on, Casey had a sterling win, I believe.
Yeah, a great game of footy at Casey.
Who was it? Bleasy kicked a goal almost towards the end of the game. Was it after the siren or just before?
No, just before the end of the game. Yeah, Sam Blease kicked a beautiful goal. It was great, Robbo. Now, you might find this as a forward a little bit unique. One of the greatest things, there were 2 really good things in that passage of play.
Where he's going with this.
One, Jamie Bennell absolutely poleaxed in the middle of the ground just prior to poleaxed. Big hit, got to his feet, somehow regained composure, took him maybe 10 seconds, contest on. He was the one that went and won the football and sent the ball inside. The free kick that earned Sam Blease that shot at goal came from a rundown tackle from a young forward who's learning how to play. Great result. So he's got talent, and what we saw was a bit of work ethic and discipline to match the talent. Righto. So we're off to Cardinia Park.
Yeah,
we're after
luck.
A competitive effort.
Good luck.
We're after good, solid citizens out there, 22. representatives of Melbourne Footy Club, put your head over it, see how we go.
Mark Neal, thank you very much.
You are a sad, sad man.
See you later, mate.